Hello everyone. In a previous video session, we have understood the chapter 1, that is nature and significance of management. In this video, we'll proceed to the next chapter, that is principles of management. So these principles of management, how it is applicable to the business world, we'll understand on this chapter. There are two authors, that is Henry Fayol and F.W. Taylor, who has contributed a scientific management and general principles of management to the business world. So on this video session, we'll understand the introduction, concept and nature of principles of management. Introduction. In this chapter, we will study the contributions of principles of management by Frederick Winslow Taylor and Henry Fayol. Both of them contributed a very important principles of management towards the study of management as a discipline. Whereas F.W. Taylor was an American mechanical engineer, Henry Fayol was a French mining engineer. Taylor gave the concept of scientific management, whereas Fayol given a general principles of management as well as administrative principles. The principles of management, let us understand the concept. A managerial principle is a broad and the general guidelines for decision making and behavior. Mainly, these two principles of management will give you the guideline for the managers regarding how to take a decision in fair manner as well as how to deal with the human behavior. For example, while deciding about the promotion of the employees, a manager can consider a seniority, that is experience, and also another manager can look into the principle of merit basis. Nature of principles of management. First one, universal applicability. The principles of management are applied to all the types of the organization, irrespective of the business as well as the non-business who are running a social businesses, who are not having the intention to make a profit. There also it is applicable, whether irrespective of the small or the large or medium. So depends on the size also it is applicable, and it is also applicable in the private sector and the public sectors also. So the most important, that is manufacturing as well as the sector, that is service. So it is based on any kinds of the business. Once you are running a business, in the sense you have to apply the principles of management. So for that reason it is universal applicability. Second one, it gives mainly the general guidelines. The principles are guidelines to action but do not provide a ready-made straitjacket solution to all managerial problems. This is so because real business situations are very complex and dynamic and are a result of many factors. So, a business business decisions are affected by so many factors, that is externally or internally. So it is totally based on the complexity. So for that reason, a manager or the owner of the business can apply these principles of management and take a decision, but these principles of management will not give you the ready-made solution to the problems, that is managerial problems. So basically it will give you the proper and the general guidelines for the solution. Third one, formed by the practice and experimentation. The principles of management are formed by the experience and collective wisdom of managers as well as a experimentation. So each and every principles of management, whether it is scientific management or the general principles of management, those principles are formed with a experience of the managers. So for that reason it is formed with the practice and experience or experimentation. And these principles of management are flexible. The principles of management are not rigid prescriptions which have to be followed absolutely. They are flexible and can be modified by the managers when the situations so demands. So here flexible in the sense whenever it is required to change or modify the some rules and regulations, it will give you the all the facility. So for that reason these principles of management are not compulsory to follow in the organization, and also whatever rules are incurred in that you can make a modification according to the situation or according to the demand in the business environment. Next one, that is cause and effect relationship. The principles of management are intended to establish the relationship between cause and effect so that they can be used in similar situation in a large number of cases. So it is not like if your principles are used for the one time in the organization, you should not use for the next time. No, these kinds of the restrictions are not there. So once the effect are very good, so and also the causes is good for the using the principles of management or applying the principles of management. So definitely you can apply it in the organization for large number of the cases. So according to the situations, you can adopt these principles of management if you have the good result from these management principles of management. Next one, that is, and also it is the last one, that is contingent. The applications of principles of management is contingent or dependent upon prevailing situation at a particular point of time. The applications of principles have to be changed as per the requirement. So contingent, that is dependent. On the basis of depending the situation, you can modify the each and every principles of management. And also it is not fixed rules that you have to apply or you should not change. So according to the requirement of your organization, you can change these principles of management. So for that reason, the principles of management will be having a contingent nature, which is totally dependent upon the situations. So this completes today's topic. If you have any doubts, you can reach me by the WhatsApp. Thank you.